What's up, my players? I got a new microphone. Testing out a new microphone. Hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Technically Speaking Live. It is Wednesday, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. And you shut up, Dan. I'll do what I want. And it is 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. in Australia, and Dan still sucks. What's up, Scoop? What's going on, baby? Welcome to the show. I do have a new microphone I have going on right now. This is the Shure MV7 microphone, so hopefully it sounds great. I do have Stats in studio, and he's going to be on the Rode Pod mic. I'm going to be doing a couple microphone reviews. Actually had a review from the Rode NT-USB Mini that's going to be coming out in February, because to hell with all of January for YouTube videos. That's where they go to die. Yeah, I said it. I said it, YouTube. I'm live on your platform, and I say that you, YouTube, are screwing me over in January, and you can't change my mind. You can't change my mind. Can't do it. It's gonna be a hot one. Let me just do one of these. The following program contains adult language. Viewer discretion is advised. I said what I said, ladies and gentlemen. The one and the only Stats. I also forgot to unmute your microphone, so reach up there.
Yeah. So
go ahead. Hang on. Hey, there you go. Oh, Jesus.
That hurt.
Turn on the. Nope. You don't have to press it. Just got to do. Nope. Just press once. Press again.
There it is.
Oh, hey, little key light, or no, little hair light there. You look great.
Yeah.
Looking good. Good.
Get my angelicness.
Oh, Lord. Sharky, welcome to the show. Hello to everyone in the chat. Miss Sheila, welcome to the show. Michael, you are right. January stinks for videos. They are awful. January is where videos go to be watched 3 times. That's exactly what happens in January. They go to watch 3 times. But I'm going to have a boatload of microphone stuff come out. First one is going to be the Rode NT-USB Mini. Great microphone. Also a microphone. This one from Shure, which is the MV7. It is a USB and an XLR mic. Super dope. Probably will do a review of the one that Stats is talking on. Stats, say hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Velvety. Just so velvety.
Soft.
Goodness me. It's like I feel like I got to play this kind of music when I'm listening to Stats. Oh, hey now.
Yeah. Welcome to this evening's Adult Skate, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my goodness. Just,
grab your partner and get out there and groove.
Hey. LaShawn, welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the show. So I'm probably going to do a review of that one. I have the, hang on. I have another USB, which is the MV5C home office microphone for all of those folks that have been in the pandemic. I don't know why I said it like that. For all of you folks that may still have bad audio, that's not okay. And Shure's got you taken care of for that, as does Rode. All right, let's get into the show. Bro. This has been a wild day. How you been? How's
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Fairly busy week this week. I'm not really sure why yet, other than we all survived.
Amen.
The inauguration without anything else going on in the country.
Just leave it there. Yep, I feel you.
So I think a lot of people in my business, and specifically in my department, are very energized for the new year and ready to focus on other things, whereas I would prefer to not do any of that and just do my regular job.
That's fair.
They keep handing me more stuff to do. So, yeah, I've been busy this week, but it's not been a bad busy, if that makes sense.
That's good.
What about you?
Busy, dude. Like I was actually logged in.
A day.
What's that?
I said you usually only have 45 meetings a day, so.
Today I had six meetings.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I usually average like 34 hours a week in meetings, something like that.
Outrageous.
I still have to get work done.
I was going to say,
when
you're only supposed to be working 40-ish hours a week.
I was still logged in at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, so was I. Yeah.
So, I mean,
I answered
it is
an
what it
email
is.
right before I came over here, actually. So
Okay. All right. Busy show. Let's talk about a few quick things. Google Fiber 2, 2G, excuse
still
me.
waiting on that.
Still waiting on the first G. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? They are coming to like 6 cities, and you can't have them. Let's see.
Do we know which 6 cities?
Yeah, I have it. Hold up. Yeah, can you just pull up the list and do that while I'm doing it? I know that Austin's one. I know that Atlanta's one. I would imagine there's probably a few in California. Let's go to the chat really quick. I love my Shure mic. I'll be honest, lavalier mics work better than the regular mic sometimes. Michael, do you have the SM7B? I would really like to know that because you always sound really good. I don't know if you went with the SM7B. Michael, what's up? What's up? Retether Tech, how you doing? We do need Google Fiber ASAP in Ohio. Dude, I'm telling you, let's just go and just beg them to get it in Ohio super bad. Chanel, how do I get any work done between all those meetings? The answer is you don't. Spoiler alert, you don't. So you just figure out, I typically get in really early before meetings. And so like I get a good bit of like an hour and a half to get stuff done. And by stuff, I mean literally just answering emails. Mm-hmm. The best and worst thing that ever happened was getting the ability to get work emails on my Pixel 5, which is good because I can use the voice transcription to respond, which is fantastic because it is like pristine, almost perfect. However, then my emails get super long. Me, long-winded, shocking.
Hey, at least when
shocking.
At least when you're voice transcripting, it only comes across as text and not the 900 decibels of volume that I'm sure you're.
That is a fun story. I'm really glad that you leaned into that. That is what we call a segue. That's why he's probably like top 10 as a color analyst right there, sitting right there. Probably top 10.
I'll take top 10.
Okay, so the mic that Stats is on right now is the Pod mic. Every video that I watch on the Pod mic and the Rodecaster Pro, they always talk about how you have to have something called a cloud lifter, which basically minimizes some of the static. So we're going to go silent for a second. Listen for like a very subtle hiss.
I can't hear anything over the tinnitus.
Okay, so it's very, very, very subtle. Okay? And so with that being said, a lot of people say you have to have a cloud lifter because you can only go so high on the gain of the mics. So the guy that I was listening to, great voice, does a ton of podcasts. He talked about specifically the settings that he has using the Rode Pod mic. He keeps that Pod mic with the gain set on the Rodecaster Pro at 35 and the slider all the way up. Okay? Prior to this week, when I was using the Pod mic, and we all know how loud I was. Still am. You're right. 100% right there. 100%. I had the volume slider at 50%, not all the way up. And the gain set to 18. The guy had it set at 35. 35. I'm so loud, in fact, that I have to turn the gain down everywhere. Otherwise, I'm too loud. So what I'm going to ask for the people in the comments, am I yelling? I could kind of feel like I'm being aggressive.
I mean, you and I have this. We did a test earlier, viewers, to make sure that he wasn't going to blow out what's left of my eardrums, but I could also hear him through the headphones as opposed to just through the air because,
So I'll ask, how does this sound? Like in my headphones, it sounds pretty good, but I'm genuinely interested in your feedback, and your feedback, depending on how good it is, I suppose, put a good comment in. Yeah. Put a good comment in the video. What? Why am I stroking out?
Because it's Wednesday. It's what
Jesus. I can't get this together. Get it together, Peach. Jesus
Just
Christ.
wait till the end of the show.
I know. Yeah, I know. So what I would say is,
spoiler alert,
put a comment in the comments in the chat. I don't know why I couldn't put those words together. take out the fact that I've stroked out completely over the words. How do I sound? Dan says, nope, sounds good. Okay, good. Like I'm trying to get like I think it sounds fine. So we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Michael says, I have the gain all the way up. However, I sit back and I don't eat the mic like you do. I love the proximity effect, Michael. That's why I basically swallow the microphone. Pause. I mean, reach other. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Chanel says you sound much less yelly.
So I wonder if it's toning down the force, but still picking up all the nuance.
Could be. You sound good. I have volume at max on the iPad Pro. You sound fine. I personally would add more bass if you can. Your sound is fine to me, Scott. Okay. Michael, in terms of the bass, I have big bottom turned on. Okay, hang on a minute. There's a setting on the Rodecaster Pro. I have a big bottom.
Sure,
like, there's no question about that. Oh, you gonna take me on tonight? Oh, down beside the red light. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out, fat bottom girl? You make the rockin' world go round.
Why are you trying to do Kid Rock singing?
Shut
clean?
your hole. You have less low end, which I think helps. You're right. So I have big bottom turned on. God, I can't even get through that without laughing. Look, if I could turn off big bottom, my doctor would be real happy. Demonetized. Josh just comes in demonetized. God. I'm sweating. So I have big bottom turned on, and I don't know if I could add more bass to it. I'm going to play with it, Pause. God.
Play with that big bottom.
All right. Copyright strike. Great. Okay, now it doesn't sound so good. Easy there. Come on. My singing's not that bad. Jeez. Tough crowd. I ain't getting no respect around here. All right, let's talk about it. So Google Fiber's coming to which cities?
The only ones that were listed in the article were Nashville, Tennessee, and Huntsville, Alabama. But I think what I got from the gist of the article is that anybody who already had Google Fiber is now being upgraded to Google Fiber 2.0 with a new Wi-Fi 6 router to take advantage of it. So
Okay, I respect. All right, so we got that. If you have a Pixel 5, you can now turn off the auto night sight, which I got to be honest with you. I love what Google's trying to do there. I really do. Excuse me, like that burp like caught up to me. If you have a Google Pixel 5, if you go into the camera settings right now and you were to go into even a moderately shadowy room, you would have the ability to turn on night sight even within the camera setting. So you would have night sight on the left, portrait, and then camera, but you do have the ability to turn on auto night sight. You now can turn that off.
So,
which, to be honest, really glad for, because there are times when I don't want that setting on.
So the question that I know somebody in the chat's going to ask, the Pixel 6, which you've had for 3 months now.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Does it have that setting?
So I don't have a Pixel 6. I don't have a Pixel 6. I don't have a Pixel XE. I don't have a Pixel Pro 5, whatever they're calling it. All the rumors, I ain't got it. I don't have any of it. I ain't got it. And I know last time I said that, I was like, oh, I put that on a video, like blah, 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 blah. No, I don't have it. I literally still just a regular old Pixel guy, regular old Pixel 5. And a 4A, 5G, and a 4A. And then up here is a regular OG Pixel, Pixel 1, and a Pixel 3. Dan.
Dan, don't you have
Pixel 7, Josh, you caught me. Oh, foldable too. God, you guys got me. God, I love you guys. Thy Lord. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. So you can finally turn that off. So you will want to go into, looks like the camera is 8.1.200.352.609.439. Pause the show and go back if you need to do that. We'll be able to disable it through app closers or something. Interesting. So flash on, night sight disabled, night sight flash disabled. Oh, I don't know. You can go. Here's the article. Stats can link it to them.
Yep.
The king has arrived. Tech King Mike, my friend. He's a what? He's a bellend? What's that mean? What is that?
It's not appropriate for this show. I'll explain it to you later.
I don't know what is that?
It's a euphemism that would be not uncommon coming out of our dear friend Grant Hunley's mouth with the right accent.
Got it. Duly noted and logged. Also demonetized.
Exactly.
Yes, perfect. Damn it, Dan. All right. Let's see what else we got. Take a drink. Need to join our Friday night. I know we need to. I really need to, but I'll be honest. At 9 p.m. On Friday, I am whipped. That week has just lashed me. Dan's going to text me what that means.
Michael, I'm usually awake at 5 p.m. or 9 p.m. on Friday nights.
Also 5 p.m.
So
if he can wake me up, I'll do it.
Well, I was going to say either that or on a weekend where Scott is already tired and already in bed, I'll be more than happy to join you. And then the next time we can peer pressure him into staying awake.
No, because you're going to be my partner.
Oh,
we're going to run the show. Like,
Well, yeah.
Look here. I'm not coming on the show to get second.
I mean, I am a professional trivia
Championship.
geek, so
Championship. All right, let's go. Dan says that word. Oh, got it. Definitely can't say that on air. Duly noted and logged. Cannot say that on air. It is a particular thing. We're going to leave it there. Damn, Dan, now I'm demonetized over in the UK. Dang it, Dan. Carl, is it Pay?
I would go with pie.
Okay, Carl Pye, the OnePlus founder, has a new mystery tech company called Nothing. Literally, it's called Nothing. He says, we all know it's a giant reset button. It's been actually invested by a lot of individuals. So the Reddit CEO and co-founder Steve Huffman, Twitch co-founder, Web Summit co-founder, and Casey Neistat. They've all put money up to it from a looks like from an investment perspective. Casey Neistat comes out and says, consumer tech is a tidal wave of limitless potential. Nothing will be the brand at the forefront, and I can't wait for the world to experience their products. And it looks as though it's going to be some sort of smart devices coming out at the point of the first half of this year.
Well,
indicating that whatever Nothing does will be hardware focused. That's all we got. So
I'll be honest, if a company has a name Nothing, or any other type of name that in the English-speaking world has a semi-negative connotation, I'm already less likely to check it out just because that type of wordplay annoys me.
So you're annoyed that he called it Nothing?
Yeah.
So you don't want to check it out just because of that?
No, I'll check it out because I'm, a very small part of a weekly tech show. But at the same time, it's there used to be a chain of bars here in town that just had a ridiculous name. I can't remember what it is right now.
Clearly that good.
Head. But I refused to go to the bar because the name was so stupid. It's like, no, I'm not. Come up with a better name for your business. It's like what we were talking about last week with Boombox is bad UI on a website will make me not use the website and therefore not buy somebody's products. So
no question about that.
Be better.
Hello to Romana. I see that you're up there in the chat. Dean and English Dan are just doing their UK thing. They're Englishing it up in the chat. Yeah, Chanel, I agree with you. Tech King Mike and Scoop having a moment. Love it. Yeah, Michael, I will give you stats info. Also, Miss Sheila has his info just in case you need it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep. Yeah, I won't do the whole thing that Pi did with the OnePlus Invite smash your phone thing. What a dumb thing. Like, I hated that. So stupid. God, no, I don't like it. Like, if they do something like that, I'm not down with it. It's good for the environment to smash it. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Anyway. So probably one of the bigger things, which is hilariously weird. Like, you want to know the power of social media and the power of the internet. Watch what's going on with GameStop. Oh
Stop.
God, what? GameStop stocks.
There you go.
That is really hard to say. Stonks. Watch what's going on. If you have been living under a rock like I was until 45 minutes ago, I mean, I knew what was going on, but yeah. The online market has basically taken Wall Street effectively hostage in a way to say, I can mess you up. And let me explain.
They've grabbed him by the bell end.
Demonetized. Yeah. Retethered Tech says, hey, what's that cool device you have there? It's nothing. Exactly. It's nothing. Nothing. Anyway, so Reddit and Elon Musk have sent the GameStop stock completely soaring. Let's go back and say exactly what happened. I'm going to give you basically like a much longer version of a short version than I probably should. There is a group of people on Reddit called I just blanked on the name. Wall Street Bets. Okay? So Wall Street Bets is this group of individuals, and it's a big group. It's millions of individuals, I believe, on Reddit, decided that they wanted to try to push the stock market stock for GameStop up. Okay, so at the beginning part of the year, that stock, the stock jumped 822% from $17.25 at the beginning of the year to $159 on Monday. Then it dropped by half, and then it's back up to $147.98 on Tuesday. And earlier this morning, it peaked at a new high of $315. $315. Dan, thanks for coming in, brother. I'll swing by your show afterwards. And so I would imagine if you check right now the stock price of GameStop, I'm just curious as to what it is after hours. So herein lies kind of what happened. So the Wall Street Bets, they bet and created this artificial demand for GameStop. What is it right now?
$347.51.
Of course it is. Of course it is. So they made this great big artificial demand for GameStop, the stock. And it's nearly impossible to determine how many people did this. So what ends up happening, the price skyrockets way up. That's normal. But then there are people who are called shorts. Again, I'm using the lingo directly from a CNET article, so it's not like I'm really good at this, right? So when you are a short seller, you're effectively buying the stock to say, I'm betting that it's going to go down. Okay, that's the point of it. But what ends up happening is when the shorts buy and the price goes up, they have to buy more stock to try to drive it down. But when you buy more, like I said before, the stock goes way up. So this group of individuals has basically said, I'm going to push GameStop as high as it'll go. And there are people making bank on this. People bought for like $20 a share, and they're flipping that thing for like $375,000.
Well, I'm looking at the trading record for today. So at 10:15 this morning, it was trading at 250. Hang on, I'm trying to find the peak. At 11, so 45 minutes later, it was trading at 372.
That is
so if you
crazy.
got in at 250 and dumped it 45 minutes later, you made $120 on each share in 45 minutes.
I do like this little subtle dig right here from Josh. How much will they give me for a used stock? They're going to give you about $350.
Yep.
They're going to give you $350, and you barely open that box because they're ridiculous. That is crazy to me. So they did all of this stuff, and the value jumped straight up. So this same group of individuals that did this with GameStop are now, turning their sights to BlackBerry, which I can only see Adam over at Tech Odyssey freaking out about. Don't leave my show to go see his, but when the show ends, go over there and be like, oh my God, BlackBerry stock, I'm buying all of it. And he'll like freak out and have like a little moment. He's probably freaking out. They're going after that and AMC Entertainment, which may not necessarily be a bad thing.
AMC needs some help this year. But.
Amen to that. And it's a boatload of money. It is amazing. So I talked about the shorts, the people that basically bet the money, lost a bunch of money, and they are losing their rear ends on this. The losses for GameStop shorts are tremendous. As of Monday, they have lost $3.3 billion betting against them.
Well, and see, I am less than a noob when it comes to the stock market or investing, day trading, things like that. But at the same time, and it may be an incorrect opinion, I've always had the opinion that short sellers, by the very fact that they are betting that something is going to go poorly, that's just not a philosophy that I can get behind.
You're betting against a company.
Yeah. But, and again, that's just me. I would much rather bet on somebody doing something well, bet on a company that I believe in, invest in a company that I believe in, versus somebody who's hoping the market goes the other way so they can make a buck that way.
Well, Mike just said it. People literally betting their life savings on this. That is dangerous. That is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. The best thing that you can do, if you are not a seasoned professional and you are in it for a quick buck, is so dangerous.
Just go ahead and go to the casino and put it on red.
Honestly, unless you really
easier.
sit down and read how to do that, please don't do that, because that is a very, very dangerous amount. Like, that's dangerous. Like, you could lose a lot of money. Sharky says you could have bought only 50 shares of GameStop at Monday, closed at $80. Your profit today would be close to $12,000.
Yep.
That is crazy. But I will go back and say this. I've been in Clubhouse a couple times. We're going to talk about that too. And it's all about get rich quick. That's not how this is going to work. That's not a thing. I want it to be a thing. I want to win the lottery. You have to play it to win it. But if it's too good to be true,
it usually is.
It usually is. Stats always bet on black. Amen. Amen to that. That's the way it is. People betting so much money on this, and it's gonna. This just goes to tell you that the power of the internet is unbelievable.
Well,
unbelievable. And a group of individuals that have money.
The stock market is legalized gambling.
Fact.
It purports to be regulated and fair, but it's not.
No.
As I almost brought this up on the last article, this OnePlus guy, he founded this new company and already has millions of dollars worth of investment. Neither one of us had heard about it before today. So that tells me the system is already rigged unless you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
Well, but in fairness, he created OnePlus. So it's not, he has good phones. It's not
arguing that.
Yeah.
But this new company, nothing. Again.
Yeah, I don't get that.
The regular layperson, the people on Wall Street bets, people who aren't plugged into that, didn't have the angel opportunity to invest in that company and potentially make money on it. So, again, the system is already rigged against the little guy, like most systems in this country are. So
the house wins
for
a reason.
Will win unless you get extremely, extremely lucky. And that's why, caveat here, disclaimer, whatever, do your research, be smart, use advice of people you trust, not the two of us.
Yeah, not us. I am not that guy. I wouldn't do it. I'm not taking that bet from a financial. Good is subjective. You're 100% right there. I just personally I am long-term is where it's at. Like, that's a safer bet for me. I'm very risk averse when it comes to that stuff. Just how I always am. Jason, what's up? We're talking about Pixel 6. Just kidding. We're talking about how all consumers have Pixels now. Let's see, what else are we at? Auto site 12. Google Android 12 is going to have theming, which is good. Speaking of Tech Fight Foundation, Tech King Mike is going to have the very first ever Tech Fight on Clubhouse, which I'm super interested to figure out how you're going to do that, sir. So I definitely would like to know that, because I am interested in that. Also interested if you're prepared for the backlash from all your Android fans.
Well, so when I saw...
Oh, here we go.
Hang on. When I saw Mike's tweet earlier, I almost responded, but then I decided, well, let's just make fun of him on the show tonight. So number one, I'm either coming over here on Saturday to listen on Clubhouse with you.
Sure.
Or I'm borrowing one of your iPhones. But I will say to Mike directly, half of the fun, at least for me personally, is watching the people on camera either, trip over their own words, stumble, or, just get absolutely red in the face and start sweating like Scott does. So I am going to miss that on Clubhouse because it's audio only. But at the same time, I'm interested in seeing you branch out and see if you can make it work because it's all about diversification and income streams, brother.
Mm-hmm. And I do have an iPhone if you want to borrow it.
Cool.
Although now that I have that, if that's the case, then I have to give you an invite, and I don't know if I want you that.
I guess I just have to come over and
I'm kidding. I don't care.
We'll have to huddle around your iPad or something.
Yeah, I got to try to figure out how to do that. Like I gave myself an invite, so I have another account on my iPad for it. No facial recognitions from Scott. I'm like, hey, I'm good for it. Gigi, what's up? Okay. We're all going to die eventually. It looks like the doomsday clock is now 90. I got a hair in my mouth. Hang on.
I thought you said it was 100 seconds.
Whatever. Is it 100? Blah.
That's what you said earlier.
That's what she said.
100 seconds. 100 seconds to midnight.
See, this is what happens when you're on Clubhouse. You don't see people jamming your hand down your throat to try to get a hair out.
Can't you just work through it? Do it live?
Oh, I am. There it is. Found it. Blech. Blech. Anyway, sorry about that. So the doomsday clock is now at 100 seconds. What did I say? 90 before?
100 seconds to midnight.
100 seconds. So we're all, it is Team Gel. That's right. 100 seconds to midnight. So be careful. We're all going to die. Sucks. Well, we had a good run. We had a good run. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Hopefully things start calming down.
I mean, it is what it is. Team Gel, always. King mode, as a matter of fact. King mode. Johnny B's King mode. You don't get, see if I can do a read. Johnny B's King mode. When you need to have that faux hawk, or what my daughter refers to as a homawk. That's what Colette calls my hair, a homawk. Daddy, will you do a homawk? Yeah, sure. All right, we got to push through this. Let's do this.
Okay.
I just got a text message from Josh that said push through. All right, you have something that you want me to do. Tell me what I got to do.
Well, I proposed this a couple of weeks ago. The last two shows have been fantastic, and we went off on some really interesting tangents, so we didn't have time to get to it. But tongue twisters.
Oh boy.
So
I'm now supposed to scroll down to the bottom of the document.
You can now scroll down to the bottom of the document and try some of these.
This is a cold read, might I add. This is a cold read.
Except for the first one.
Except for the first one.
First one's a warm-up.
Is this the Irish one?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay. Tongue twisters. Here we go. Irish wristwatch.
Strike one.
Irish wrist. It's supposed to be Irish wrist watch. Irish wristwatch. Did I say it?
That's close. That's close enough.
Irish wristwatch. Nope. Irish wristwatch. I got to make sure that I don't say the F word right after I do this. Irish wristwatch. Nope. Chops. Oh, boy. Chop, shop, stock, chops.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Chop, stop. Nope. Chop, shop, stock, chops. Yeah.
Okay.
Minimum of cinnamon in an aluminum pan.
Okay. That one
was pretty easy.
Now try it with the alternate aluminium.
The aluminium pan. Okay. Minimum of cinnamon in the aluminium pan.
Okay. All right.
That was much easier. Much easier. A cup of proper coffee is a copper coffee cup. Nope. A cup of proper coffee in a copper poppy. What? A cup of proper coffee in a copy. Nope. A cup of prop. Here we go. Here we go. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. A cup of proper coffee in a copper coffee cup.
There you go.
Hey, here we go. I don't know what Scoop is talking about. More like a warm hug of flowing on a river of love. I don't know what that is in regards to,
They're
but that
talking about death.
Oh, as one does. I heard it's like going to sleep. Nope, like a warm hug flowing on a river of love. I feel like I need to sing that line. Okay, we'll come back to that. Is our or oak?
There's no is there.
Oh, if there is no is there, there really isn't. It's our or oak. Our or oak.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy. Brad's big black bath brush broke. Did I say it right?
Yeah, do it quicker.
Nope. Sure enough ain't. Not gonna do this. This is Peachy's version of Peter Piper picked the pickle pepper peppers. It's true. Okay. Josh just text it to me. And I will hand him my phone.
I thought I gave him my number.
On the wings of love. Here you go. I have my text messages pulled up, and I will read it. The white light thing is real. Okay. Brad's big black bath brush broke. That is dangerous.
I liked that one when I found
it. So the next one is I slit the sheet. The sheet I slit. That is not how that's going to come out of my mouth. I slit the sheet. Nope. I slit the sheet I slit. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty good. Like, I got to be honest with the wing twisters. I was reading Mike's comment. Jesus H. Here we go. Irish. Irish. Iris. Wrist. Rich watch. Iris. Rich watch. Chop stacks. I'm a mess.
Did he send it?
Oh, yeah, he did. This is from Josh. Josh is in the comments. So I'm. Do I read the numbers? So I need to know. Do I read the numbers? 1, sock cutter cuts socks. 2, sock cutters cut socks. 3, sock cutters cut socks.
I think it's just you're supposed to say it 3 times fast.
Okay. Sock cutter cuts socks. Sock cutter cuts socks. Stop it. Stop it, Josh. I'm not going to read that fast, sir. I'm not going to read that fast.
And yes, Tech King Mike, Scott does have problems pronouncing the word
saying
wrist.
Bro, I'm saying wrist.
Irish wristwatch.
You shut your mouth. Here you go. Iris wristwatch. Iris. I said iris. It wasn't even Irish. What is that?
We know.
Iris.
It's the state flower of Ohio. It's okay.
What do you think about the CM says, to hell with this tongue twister stuff? What do you think about the S21? Let's bring this shit back.
Right on track. Thank you.
I think the S21, I go back and I thought this before as I put a video out, talked about, what are you doing, Samsung? And I'm going to stand by that. I think Samsung puts out amazing hardware. Their software is lacking compared to everybody else. Everybody else, in my opinion, decided that in 2020 they were going to go, okay, let's talk about the minimization of hardware. Okay? Is this a tech show? Shut up, Josh. No, it's not a tech show. Talking about Iris. I know, right?
Vaguely.
They really went in on making their software experience better. But Samsung didn't. Samsung is amazing at putting a crazy amount of hardware in their phones. You can just look at the S20 or the Note 20 Ultra. Incredible. You got 108 megapixels that can zoom in to see
what?
Megapixels.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Juan Carlos Bagnell. Come on. Some gadget guy? Are you serious right now?
I thought it was megapixels.
It is megapixels.
Okay, just check.
Did I really have you going there for a second?
No.
Okay, well,
it's you.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, no. So the S21, it comes with good hardware. It comes with moderate hardware. They went backwards, but they didn't take the prices backwards as I thought that they should have. And therein lies my problem. You can go get an incredibly good valued phone, and it be a Samsung, the Samsung S20 FE, the fan edition, for $700. I don't know why you wouldn't buy that one before you bought anything else. And that's the problem that I have with Samsung is like they want to get all of the market. Anybody buying anything, they're going to be at all these different price points. They're going to have the A line, which is closer to the $300-$400. Then you're going to have this S line, which is kind of the higher end or whatever. But then you have this fan edition that sits in the middle, which is actually the same internal camera components as the high-end Fold 2, but you get it in a $700 phone. So my problem with the S21 is they're outpacing themselves. They're arguing with themselves. They're trying to play. I almost said.
Yep.
Yeah, they're trying to do that too. They're fighting with themselves for people to buy their product. And that's what I just don't understand what Samsung's doing with that. I just don't.
Speaking of companies that we truly don't understand what they're doing with their products, Sony last year came out with the Xperia 1 2 at $1,300.
You're not about to crap on the Xperia Pro, are you?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you about to crap on the Xperia Pro?
I'm about to crap on the Xperia Pro's price.
I'm about to give you these hands.
You can try.
Ooh.
I can run faster than you can.
Look, that is not. You don't get a medal for that. Running faster than what I do? You don't get a medal for that.
$2,500.
That phone can do a lot,
for a
though.
Phone with an HDMI port.
No, it's so much more than that. That is a true pro phone. Like that thing can go and hook up to. I can hook that up to.
You can get for $2,500.
A whole lot of stuff.
A MacBook Pro.
Yeah, you could, but you can't hook that. Well, yeah, you can. That's not a bad thing to do. Like so, the Xperia Pro. There's a ton of people out there. That is truly a pro phone.
Yeah, but who is a pro phone user?
A pro camera person like that. The niche on that phone is like slivers, like super small. Now, I want to try it just because I want to try it. I am not going to spend $2,500. I am not going to spend $2,500 in order to do that. Scott said the barbershop is open because he's giving out the fades.
That was good, Mike.
I do love the idea of what the Pro does. It has an HDMI port in the phone, USB-C as well. You can use it as an external monitor and a 5G device. Oh, no. Tech King Mike, remember how you talked me out of the Fold 2? Yes. I don't know if I can talk you out of the Xperia 2, man, or the Xperia Pro. That phone looks sick. Super sick. The idea, I would love, like, if anybody has a connection with Sony, I would love to try the phone. And I want to try it with my Canon EOS R really bad, because what you can do is you could do a live stream from the phone because it's 5G. So you get that wave.
Right.
And the ability to use it as a monitor and record to it with internal, like 512 gigs of storage, plus the ability to add an SD card to it. That is truly somebody who wants to say, all right, I'm going to hook this up to my camera and I'm going to snap a whole bunch of pictures, use it as an external monitor, like a Ninja Atomos V or whatever. And then on top of that, upload them to the cloud at the exact same moment. So you literally never have to worry about losing the content. That is so cool. Plus the fact that it actually has good camera sensors in the phone, and it is still a really good phone. So, yeah.
I mean, you can justify anything, but I can never justify $2,500 on a phone.
I mean,
that's a whole
yeah,
lot
Mike's going to have
of
to, I'm talking you out of fanboy and like, would it be good for a truck driver though? I mean, you could on the highways, really good chance you're going to run in and out of really good LTE, especially on the highways. You know what? Your wife will kill me. I'm going to stop talking you into that. I'm going to stop talking you into that. If you mean, see, do you think the camera beats the Pixel 5 camera on the S21? That is tough. Point and shoot, probably not. From a video perspective, probably, but you know what? I can't say that. If you go watch my video, I think, can you check the channel to see if I did a video comparison of the Note 20 and the Pixel? I feel like I did. Yeah, I feel like I did. Complete mobile live streaming setup without Wi-Fi. That is what the Sony Xperia Pro can do. I know, dude. I'm sorry. I apologize. And tell your wife that I apologize. I apologize for my outburst. My wife would legit kill me if I bought a $2,500 phone right now.
What video am I supposed to be looking for?
Note 20 versus a Pixel.
Okay.
And then drop that in the chat, because you can go check that video out. I do a side-by-side comparison. It's not significantly better. I don't see the S21 being better than the S20 series. You can get an S20 for pretty cheap now. Cheap being relative. And I would still pick a Pixel, personally. That's just my personal opinion. Yep. Complete mobile live streaming setup in that Xperia Pro. It's $2,500 though. That's a very, very specific niche market. Yep. Dynamic range on the Sony or on the Samsung is kind of boo-boo. Or as technically T says, it's cheeks, which I love. Like I like to use boo-boo, but he says cheeks, and I kind of want to bring that back. Kind of want to use that. Iris wristwatch. Nope, still can't say it. Still can't say it. Iris wristwatch. Iris wristwatch. That's really hard to say.
You're putting a T on the end of Irish.
I'm gonna put a T where I want to put it.
Well, it is your house.
Boom. Man, it is $2,500 though. If it were half that price, that would be tough. Like, that's good.
You actually did 2 Note 20 videos.
Man, look at that.
One with the 4A 5G and one with the 5.
Perfect.
And
there you go.
Next week, you'll be coming out with the one for the Pixel 6.
I got jokes. I'm Stats. I got jokes. All right, whatever. What else we got? Facebook sucks. Yeah, what's new?
That one I only put in there interesting because basically their data integrity sucks. Somebody stole a bunch of phone numbers and then now is selling them on the dark web.
Of course they are. What? Of course they are. Michael, can you do a review of the Fossil 5e? I'm assuming that's a watch.
Double checking.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. I got to assume it's a watch. I haven't done smartwatches. I do have one on. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine.
It's swim proof.
Swim proof. It's a watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would. Fossil, if you're watching,
send us a review unit.
Send a review unit. I would love to give it a review. I do want to Mobboy that does the tick watches.
Oh yeah.
I've reached out to them a few times. Crickets. Because I want to do as a Pixel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Crickets.
You know, it's January.
Oh man. My goodness me. What else we got here, Stats? The GoPro thing.
Oh, yeah.
So a GoPro camera, after 6 years underwater in Hawaii, was saved, and the footage was still good? How is that possible?
Well, as long as it was sealed against the elements, you know.
What? That is unbelievable.
I think that speaks a lot to the, to the build quality and, the environmental conditions. Maybe it was in an area that it wasn't getting pounded by the waves and bounced off the rocks every day. So, but yeah, looks like it survived.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, Tech Free Need I was talking about. This is the Shure MV7. I'm trying it out. I think it sounds good. I'm gonna do a couple side by sides. I'm gonna do some mic comparisons. One of the things that I want to do this year is I'm trying to show individuals that, hey, you don't need a computer to get good audio in anything that you're using. Stats can attest to this. Stats, there's a video of the Rode NT USB Mini, which the video is not live yet because I'm waiting until February to release it because January, like I said in the beginning, is where videos go to die. Stats got a chance to hear what that sounded like. Stats, so would you say, how did it sound?
The audio was great.
The person on camera looked like hell, but just the audio. So I took that away from you because you're a jerk. And you should feel bad about that, and you should know about that.
Yeah.
But the audio sounded good, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. The audio was great. I had a question about the mic itself and the intended use for it. And once you told me that, I'm not going to spoil the video for anybody.
But, I appreciate that.
Yeah, the holding it's
right here.
Do we want to spill how much it cost?
That's $100.
Okay, so
it's $100. It's better than a Blue Yeti, like the Blue. Everybody has a Blue Yeti.
Yeah,
this is better than that.
So for the price point, it feels incredibly well built. It looks like you have a bunch of different options for mounting it, carrying it, attaching it to different things. But yeah, the audio was quite good. So
So here's the thing about that. I plugged that in and captured the audio on a Pixel 5. Not a MacBook, not an iPad Pro, nothing. I legitimately put it on my Pixel 5. I then sent the file to myself via Google Drive. I then downloaded it, dropped it into Final Cut, no post-production anything, and the video sounded exquisite. And I'm telling you, all of this from the fact of the matter is, and Mike, this is not going to go and help the case of the whole everything mobile. You can get studio level audio filmed on a phone, no editing required, and then post. It has never been easier to make content with your phone. Never easier. I could probably next week what I'll do is I'll run no soundboard. Here's what we'll do. Next week, I'll run no soundboard. I'll have you on the NT USB.
Okay.
And I will be on this via USB because this is a USB mic. And we'll run the show completely on USB mics. And you can hear the difference.
Now, if you wanted to be real out there, you could drop the Canon. We could do 2 smartphones, 2 USB mics, and some lights.
Well, you're on a I don't think
I'm on a smartphone.
I was going to say I don't think we have to. Your camera is my iPhone.
Right.
It's the iPhone 12 Pro, and before that it was the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yeah.
The point out of all of this is you could capture all of that with your phone. As a matter of fact, had I not had the camera plugged in to run directly into the Mac, you would actually be plugged in via USB.
Right.
And it would be no big deal for you.
Yeah.
Nothing. And that's the thing is like we need to start using I can drop a link. What I'll do, it'll be an affiliate link, just so you're aware. Amazon. Camera was my Note 20 Ultra. It's like my big thing is like let's legitimately try to push our phone, and Juan Carlos Bagnell will definitely attest to this, is hey, our phones can do a lot, and we can get some cool stuff like this, and you can have a legit looking studio completely that fits into a fanny pack. Not that I wear fanny packs.
Not every day.
Not every day. A couple times a week. So let me drop the link to MV7.
Yeah, I mean, other than a good microphone, because audio is important.
Absolutely.
And a good camera, whether it's on a smartphone or a DSLR or something like that, the only other thing you really need is either a tripod or a handheld gimbal to reduce
I don't even think you need a handheld gimbal anymore. I truly don't believe that. The phones nowadays, the next generation, like the 2020 version, and even older Pixels, because they've gotten better about the whole auto stabilization bit. Like people are getting so good with the software. I don't know if you need.
Okay, so I'll modify my statement a little bit. You need a tripod or something just so you can set the camera a little bit farther away from you to frame your shot how you want it without having to physically be holding the phone.
So that is the link for the mic that I'm on now. Cool thing about this is it is XLR plus USB, and it comes with USB-C and then regular USB-A. I will tell you the one thing I do not like about the USB part of this, on the back of this, it's a USB micro. What? What is you? Oh, no, baby. What is you doing? Not micro. Like, that's the one downfall. It's $250. So keep that in mind as well. Now, if you want the Rode, now the one that I like really super duper like, the NT USB Mini, not the NT USB, the actual mini one, is this person right here. I will also drop this. Affiliate links, so be advised, affiliate links. I purchased this one myself, and it is a BA little thing. It is really sweet. As long as there's a USB connected with an adapter, any mic will work. Just make sure your phone can be plugged in because StreamYard eats battery. I don't use StreamYard, but I can absolutely see why it would. I know, right, Josh? $250 with micro? What? Like, I was really stunned about that. But like, I'm not doing it any justice. But there's stuff that you can't see right now on top of the microphone. It's like this touch sensitive controls. There's an app that you can use to change the way your voice is. There's a lot of power in this particular mic.
It's a lot of software.
There's a boatload of software that goes into this.
On the hardware.
Well, yeah, they put a lot of software stuff in here that makes it pretty sweet. And I've barely scratched the surface because I got to test this thing for a while. So you're going to see it on the show for a little while. And you'll probably be using the pod mic, but we'll try to do we'll switch to another mic, but next week we'll do all USB so you can hear what that sounds like. Cause I think we can do it.
Oh, we can absolutely do it.
I got to figure out how, but I know we can do it.
Yeah, we got a week.
Adapters. We got a week, but we say that now, like we got a week, but we all know in this 7 o'clock hour next Wednesday is when we're going to be screwing around with it, trying to figure it out.
I usually show up right around 7 and we spend a good 30 or 45 minutes setting up the studio.
Literally talking about nothing. Nothing. Oh, man. That's what it is. Watching this on Beat Dead Horse S21 Ultra. I'm intrigued to know what you think about the S21 Ultra. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not... why would I buy that over a Note 20 Ultra?
Well, I think everybody who's still with us on this show eventually should go back and rewatch tonight's English Dan and Adam show, because I think I saw a tweet that both of them were going to have the S21s on the show tonight to talk about their thoughts. So
here's the best part. As soon as we hang up the show, I'm going to keep everything on, and then you and I are going to go jump into their chat and see if we can heckle them. That's what we should do.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Do you have anything else?
Nah, we're good.
All right, where can they find you?
Helix Heinlein on the tweet machine, Country Smith on the Instagram.
You can find me at Scott Peachy on Twitter, at the Scott Peachy on Instagram for now, and I always say that. I'm still on it. Still doing my thing.
Yeah, well.
All right, y'all. Let's do this again next week, shall we? USB style. We're going to do it USB style. Wait. There we go. USB style. Gotta do it. Is it Universal Serial Bus? Is that what it is?
But Universal Serial Bus.
All right, y'all. Be good or be good at it. We'll talk soon.
Wear a mask. Be safe.
Oh, subtle right there at the very end. Woo woo.